You'll get what you want in the end. You'll be a painter, an artist. Anything you want. Oh, my little genius.
You little bastard, you burned my beehives again!
I'm going to Vienna, Mother.
What?
I want to see opera. Great opera. I want to study at the Fine Arts Academy.
It's too far. You get lost. I've heard too many stories of Jews and gypsies taking advantage.
I'm not a boy, Mother.
She's very sick. She won't live until Christmas.
End of 30 minutes, I will collect the sketches, and this time tomorrow, the names of those who have passed this part of the examination will be posted on the door.
Did you do well on your drawing exam? Were you accepted?
Someday I shall be a great artist, Mother.
I know you will. Angela, I know he's only your half-brother, but I want you to take care of him, as if he were your own. He's so sensitive. I don't know how he'll survive without me.
Yes.
Amen.
Waiting for my inheritance, that's all.
It's the Jews' fault, you know. Swarm into our country, steal the bread from our tables. Just ask our mayor.
They are wolves. Beasts of prey in human form.
It's all their fault, you know. They swarm into our country, take the food from our mouths. And here we are, German and hungry. It's not funny.
I'm sorry, I thought you were a Jew. You look like one.
Come on, wake up! Out of your bed, come on. You've got 10 minutes to get out of here.
My dearest sister, my studies are going very well here. My art is getting a lot of attention. I'll be famous before you know it. I look forward to my upcoming birthday when my inheritance is due. I wonder.
Say hello to your Uncle Dolph, Gaby. She's a shy girl, but very affectionate.
Well, it's the Jews. It's the Jews. They run the galleries and won't buy my paintings. The Poles. They work for next to nothing, so I can't get a job.
That's terrible. And there's plenty of work in Linz.
Must be joking.
No, I'm serious. Here. Happy birthday. Our father worked hard for this.
It's the last place I would go.
You can't stay here.
Of course not. The sooner I leave this Babylon races, the better. I'm off where the real Germans are.
Congratulations, Private Hitler. As you were one of only 600 to survive your baptism of fire. It's my privilege to promote you to the rank of corporal.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the room.
I need one of you men to deliver a message. Here, Sergeant, take down. Take down. Take this to Lieutenant Goodman at the command post. Wait for a reply.
Pacifists, Marxists, Socialists, Jews. They call themselves communists now, and they're everywhere, except here, at the front. Who pissed in your brain? Please. Do you know any Jew soldiers? Look around you. Do you see any? I'm a Jew, buddy. So shut up and eat.
As soon as possible. We don't have much time left. It's dangerous. If either of you makes it, you'll deserve an Iron Cross. Yes, sir. Go with God. Yes, Corporal?
Nothing, sir.
I followed your orders, sir. I deserve this medal. I risked my life.
We all risk our lives every day.
You gave me your word, Lieutenant.
Believe me.
Take a deep breath, gents. You can almost smell the French perfume. Where do we get to Paris?
Attention, sir!
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm here to tell you you'll all be packing out in the morning. You're being deployed to the Eastern Front.
Sir! Only 50 kilometers from Paris. You'll think we're on the retreat.
Those are General Hindenburg's orders, Corporal. There's your prize. Now go tell the men on the front lines.
Sir!
No way to win a war.
Swells the lids. Once we have these bandages off, you will see as well as ever.
How long will it take? To get back to the front.
Don't think about that. Think of the future. You've got a wife, a fiancé.
I have to get back. To get back to the front.
A message, Herr Doctor.
Push.
Earlier today, the Army High Command agreed to negotiate the terms of surrender. The war is over. We must place ourselves now at the mercy of the victors. Pray that we'll be generous.
It is
last 2 weeks of communist rule. What happens now? That Germany's best kept secret is out. That the demobilized soldiers of the war are still active and armed in our countrysides.
Again, you'll be late.
Don't worry, Freshman. These things never start on time. With the collapse of the monarchy, and now the communist regime, what new form of government awaits us? Deep feelings of nationalistic pride are springing up against it. No. In defiance of the communists, of the Allies, of anyone who thinks Germany is finished.
All right, everybody, come on now. Let's get started.
Do the Reds are gone. The army needs to make sure they stay gone. It's my job as head of army information to prevent the sort of civil unrest that happened last spring from happening again. I gather you're very outspoken in your nationalist leanings.
Believe in Germany, sir.
Good. There are nearly 50 political factions in this city at the moment. And I use informants to identify the more aggressive ones. Does this interest you?
Informing, sir?
One of these groups is the German Workers' Party, led by a man called Anton Drexler. They gather in the back room of the beer hall. Just an excuse to have a drink, I expect, but pay them a visit and tell me what they're planning.
But don't drink, sir.
Just listen then.
But interest equals slavery. The Berlin-centered economy, which is currently collapsing, leaves us...
What's this?
It's my report from the German Workers' Party, sir.
I only asked for a few words.
They've asked me if I'd like to join. I haven't accepted yet.
Should we be concerned about it? That's all I need to know.
Well, it's club life of the lowest form, sir. But I like the underlying politics.
The nationalist agenda must include elimination of the Jews. What's this have to do with your report?
Just some thoughts of my own I added. Do you disagree?
It's just not feasible.
Oh, it's very feasible, sir. Just drive them out. Deport them if necessary. Can you imagine a world without them? A pure, a holy. Do you think there are any Jews in Valhalla?
Do you have my papers, Meyer?
Yes, Captain Rudd. I should like to introduce you to Corporal Hitler, sir. He's one of our informants.
If you'll excuse us, Corporal.
He's an odd one, isn't he?
Many of you may remember him by his comments at our last meeting. So please welcome Herr Adolf Hitler.
When I was a boy, I heard the story.
Louder.
I heard the story of the Holy Grail, and how it could only be found by one who was pure of heart. Indeed, we have a history of purity in this country, but we have fallen on hard times. Our military is in tatters, our economy collapsing, but it's not poverty or weakness that's our problem. It's indifference. Is anyone listening? That's the problem nowadays, isn't it? No one cares. No wonder we face extinction. Pride. Pride is a weapon. A sword to be used against our enemies. But don't be deceived. They are strong. Stronger than we are. And it's not the French or the English I'm talking about. Our enemies live among us. Socialists, communists, the foreign invaders who come to our country to destroy us and take over our lives. Invading our government, stripping us of our savings, raping our families and our heritage. I tell you, friends, this is war. A war that is soon to turn, where the invaders will become the victims.
Hello?
Frida.
Do you like it?
It's extraordinary. It's everything that you promised.
And this isn't half of it. There are such opportunities here for us now. Germany is starting to rebuild itself, and we are going to make pots of money.
Darling, it's impolite to talk about money.
Be good for the country, too. Wait till you hear my plan.
Don't bother me with your plans. You just let me handle the dinner parties.
Fortunately, there are some communists out there. So, go easy on the rhetoric. A riot would only get us in the papers.
Isn't that what we want?
Universal military service shall be abolished in Germany. Germany will pay war reparations for all damage done to Allied civilians and their property. Responsibility for the outbreak of the war rests solely on German shoulders. But a few of the demands of the Treaty of Versailles. Impossible, you say? It will break us. But don't you see that's the point? They want to break us. And who do I mean by they? I mean the Reds! These fools who spread a disease called communism to empty-headed dreamers. Look who's talking! The most effective medicine is a bullet! That's the best way to cure us of these idiots!
Idiots are men like you! Nothing to say!
Marx was a Jew! The Communist Party is run by Jews! It's all a plot to destroy Germany! To bastardize our blood! Infiltrate our lines! They want to wipe the Aryan race from the face of the earth! Oh my God, Ernst, is that you?
Friedrich. Friedrich Hollander, my God, what are you doing here?
I run this place, I direct the show, I write these songs. I am this place.
Freddie and I went to school together. We were sparring partners.
In the fencing club.
That too.
And this beautiful lady is?
His current sparring partner, Helena Hunstein. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Friedrich Hollander. That's my wife. After someone to tell them what to do so they can get in line and follow.
Don't tell me you've become a nationalist.
I'm a satirist, Ernst. The most dangerous politician of them all. We will survive! That's what they tell us. What they mean is, they will survive! We surrendered in November, at a time when we were perched on the edge of victory. Betrayed by the cowards and the traitors within our ranks! We
Excuse me, Herr Hitler. I heard you speak last night. You mentioned Wagner. I was told I could find you here, that you never leave. Herr Hitler, I was wondering... Just play. I know some people who would love to hear you speak, who are not likely to go to a beer hall.
Wealthy. I've met a few. Armchair politicians. Care more about their money than they do their own country.
Yes, but surely as your party's propaganda leader, you must know that in order to defend their money, they'll spend it. A good deal of it. That is, if someone they trust tells them it's a safe bet. That's where I come in. Herr Hitler, I can make you very popular. Far more popular than him. But you have to admit, why don't you have a poster? And a flag. Your picture should be everywhere, with your name in large letters. You might consider a more distinctive look. For example, when you think of Lenin, you think of bearded and bald. Not that it's attractive, but... well, it does stick with you.
We never talk so openly about politics in America.
That's all we talk about here. Of course, there are some things we don't mention, such as Captain Rome and his recall. Now that the Reds are gone, they still want money. So what do we do?
Don't talk to me about democracy. Masses can't lead themselves. In the old days, one man decided what was best for the country, and there was order and discipline. Now everyone votes on everything, and the result is chaos.
I'll show you, Baron. It works in America. There they have states with governors under a president in Washington. Here we have the Prussian state, the Bavarian state, and so forth under a president in Berlin. The structure is essentially the same.
It's not the same thing, Anston. You know it. Germans need to be led, preferably by a man we can control. Doesn't have to be smart, merely pliable, and a bachelor. So the women will vote for it.
Well said, Captain Goering.
This person you've invited tonight, Herr Hemstengel, he has the workers' ear?
Some of the workers, but mostly the middle class, which is far better for our purposes. I think you'll find him rather persuasive. He is at the moment a diamond in the rough, though. And I do mean rough.
Herr Hitler. I'm Helena, Ernst's wife. He's told me so much about you. Come.
Herr Hitler, we Who is this?
My new friends. What are you arguing about?
We have been approached by the German Socialist Party to join forces. Our principles are similar. We can negotiate a new platform to eliminate our differences, and together, both parties will be even stronger. Some of the others here disagree.
I see. Would you like to know what I think?
Yes, of course.
I think you're a traitor.
But Herr Hitler...
Compromise is not possible! If their members wish to quit their party and join ours, that's another thing. But our principles are our principles and cannot be changed.
Once again, Drexler, you prove my point. This is a tedious, amateur organization. You are a jealous fool. Which brings me to this. You want this? Don't pretend you don't know what it is. One of our own members calls me a dangerous demagogue.
Right. Of course, we will not merge if that is how you feel. There are some who question your financial ties. That is all. We are not a party of the bourgeoisie. It's bound to have an impact.
The leadership.
What?
I want you to step down. Name me as your successor.
No, a little higher. That's good. That's very good. Beautiful. Marvelous.
No. No. Yes.
Wonderful choice, my Führer. But don't you think this look is better?
Excuse me, Herr Hitler. A message from Bavarian Prime Minister von Kahr.
It seems I'm being asked to cancel my speeches. Not asked, ordered.
I know you're upset. Of course you are. Kommissar von Kahr is acting rashly. Herr Hitler, you mustn't take it personally. We both want the same thing. Right now, von Kahr thinks that he doesn't need you. You must be clever and show him that he does. That you have the support of the people. I want to show you something. This is an article by an editor named Fritz Gerlich that is, on the whole, complimentary. Everyone who's anyone reads him. And he also happens to write Kommissar von Kahr's speeches. I think you should pay him a visit.
Kahr's a fool. I know he's your friend. But he has to realize I am not the enemy. If he wants to make a stand against Berlin, fine. I won't stop him. In fact, I should be his partner.
But you have fundamental areas of disagreement. You both wish to lead.
Lead? I've no ambition to lead. So long as Kahr keeps us a place in his government, that's all we want. A little piece of the cake, as it were. You know, you could perhaps write for us.
On behalf of the National Socialist Party?
Yes.
But I don't write propaganda.
Who said anything about propaganda? I'm talking about the truth. Look around you. Immigrants, Jews, stealing everything we work for.
The German Jews. And party that comes to power will surely guarantee that...
We're talking about Jews here! They're not citizens. They have no rights. You're supposed to be a nationalist. You should know better. Never compromise on the Jews.
Never. He's insane. A complete psychotic. He may be a compelling speaker on stage, but in person, I could see into his eyes, and what I saw was terrifying.
And I intend to shut him down.
With all due respect, Kommissar von Kahr, you need to handle him with care.
Don't worry, I will. I know how to deal with Adolf Hitler. There were over 40 political matters last weekend.
Reds killing SA killing Reds. General von Lusso and Colonel Seise here are very concerned, as am I.
Well, if my party had a voice in your government, perhaps we might find less violent ways of expressing ourselves.
Which is exactly what I'm prepared to offer you.
In a few weeks' time, General von Lusso and Colonel Seise intend to march on Berlin, a putsch, to bring the national government under our control. Would you like to be part of that putsch?
Yes, of course.
Then you must be very quiet.
You won't listen. Have to find some other way. Some kind of figurehead.
Make it tighter. So, how is your father, Hess?
Very well, General Ludendorff. He sends his best.
Who is this?
May I present Herr Hitler to you, sir? I believe you've met before. One of Captain Goering's soirees.
Oh, yes. What can I do for you? No, that's too tight. Let it out.
Your Excellency is the heroic leader of the nationalist right, while I am but its spokesman.
No, more. I can't breathe.
I was wondering if I could perhaps discuss a little plan I have. We're confident of gaining Your Excellency's support.
Support? For what?
We're planning a transference of power. Bavarian Kommissar von Kahr has seen the wisdom of joining the National Socialists for a march on Berlin.
Well, good for you. Those idiots at the Reichstag haven't learned the lesson, so kick them out. We need true Germans running this country again like we had with Bismarck. I knew him, you know. My God, what a man. So, what's your plan? And can you carry this off? I won't be made a fool of, you know.
Your Excellency, we are confident of our success. By the way, I'm speaking next week at the Circus Krone. I would be honored if you would be my guest.
For many years, my friends, I was like a prisoner, blindfolded, fending off blows from every direction.
But in 2 days, he intends to address all the right-wing political factions at one of their beer halls. All of them. That is, except you. He's outfoxed you, right? He clearly intends to form a coalition with all of your competitors and create a new government without you. He brought you into this simply to keep you quiet.
We'll move without them then. We'll seize Munich. We'll march on Berlin. The people are with us. Listen to them. Gentlemen, our time has come.
I'll confront Kahr here. Röhm and his men wait here. We surround the barracks. then attack. Once the situation is secure, I'll telephone Rome here at the beer hall.
Half of my men will cut the lines at the telephone exchange. The rest of us will secure the military barracks.
No information, in or out of Munich, unless I say so.
The suckers rule, and I'm the lion tamer, and all or nothing, savage autocrat. I crack my whip, the king of all the jungle just starts to burn like he's my pussycat. But smell the stench, can't escape the jungle, and though at peace, the animals still roam. Those darling beasts, they love to slay each other. Only my whip keeps them from going to war. They grow an attack.
Gentlemen, history has brought us to the edge of chaos. And now we have a choice.
Men act like beasts, beasts act like men. They both need training now and then.
Or we can, with courage and faith, leap.
What's coming?
The National Revolution has begun. The building is surrounded. No one may leave. Any trouble, you will be shot. Inside. Inside! Stay calm. Remain in your places. We have the building surrounded.
Get me leaving.
Sorry to surprise you like this, but then you're no stranger to intrigue, are you? I'm forming a provisional Reich government. I will be in charge of the police. General Ludendorff will be in charge of the army. And I will have a post for each of you. I need your support.
There's an armed group heading towards the barracks.
What do you mean they fell back? I can't believe this is happening. Nobody does anything right! But it's your conscience. Conscience. A Jewish invention, sir. Conscience.
Do you mind if we visit our wives, General? They'll be worried.
Of course, of course. Mustn't worry, the poor women.
Mobilize the army. Now!
What the hell's happening?
There are too many of them. Somebody must have betrayed us.
What are you doing here? Where's Carr and the others?
Oh, I let them go. Their wives were a concern. Well, that's all right. They gave me their word they would notify the authorities.
Good God! Follow me!
Let's go.
We'll take to the streets! We'll take to the streets! We'll go to the war ministry. There were 8,000 people at the circus Krone the other night. As soon as they know what's happening, they will support us!
it's me. I've got to get out. It's all gone sour. Don't let anyone in. I want you to take the children and go to your mother's.
Ernst, what happened?
I'll call you there.
Let us proceed. General Ludendorff, you have been accused of high treason. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Adolf Hitler, you have been accused of high treason. How do you plead? Guilty.
Herr Hitler, are you a German citizen?
You're talking about a piece of paper or the blood that runs through my veins?
Answer the question.
No.
In November of last year, you led a putsch against the Bavarian state and German Reich. You coerced and threatened Kommissar Kahr, General Lossow, and Colonel Zeisser. You have been accused of high treason and called an enemy of the state.
If a thief takes your money and you take it back, does that make you also a thief?
Fascinating, isn't he?
What is it?
Please, just
sit down.
Open the door.
What's wrong?
day, I was absolutely convinced that it would be over. That he would be exposed as cold-blooded and psychotic. But they cheered him, Sophie. Hitler stood up in the court of law and claimed that all he wants is to give the nation back to its people. And the people believed him. Even the judge was impressed. Let's figure this out.
Figured who out?
People. You've met him. He's not human. He's studied people in order to appear human, but all he's discovered is our fear and our hatred. And now, we're all running toward a monster we should be running from.
Extraordinary times demand extraordinary measures. You said that once, remember? All those drunks in the beer halls were throwing mugs at each other. I told you nothing good would come of it. That was then. Come inside now, I'll fix you something to eat. Fritz?
Thank you.
For what?
Stop the press! Stop the press! We're going with a new front page! Listen, everybody! We have a new front page! On the night of the putsch, Commissar von Kahr was promising an initiative that would have turned this country around had he been heard. I know, because I wrote it. Tonight, we are the voice of sanity. Listen, history has brought us to the edge of chaos, and we now have a choice. Either we can jump into the abyss, or, with courage and faith, leap to the other side. The abyss is Hitler's party of National Socialism, a party of intolerance and hatred, false imagery and false hope, a pit of nonsense and outright lies. He's an agitator. He believes our fears will drown out our reason. And the worst we can do, the absolute worst, is to do nothing. All right, let's get to work.
General Ludendorff, the court finds you not guilty and releases you from custody. Herr Hitler, court finds you guilty of treason. You are hereby sentenced to a fine of 200 gold marks and 5 years in Landsberg prison. You will be eligible for parole in 9 months.